Hello friends, welcome back. In this session, we will understand what is at always all about. We have been using this at always in our Verilog code, right? But I have to explain you what exactly is that, and this session is a very short session which is meant for that. What is it? It is all procedural, which means the statements within the always block will all be executed sequentially one after another. That's what I mean. I mean that they will go ahead and they'll get executed one after another, all sequentially. That's the first point to remember. Now, inside the always block, there can be one statement or there can be series of statements. I mean, I can have only one line to be executed here, or I can have multiple statements inside which are to be executed. Now remember the event, what is that event? I'll explain that a little later, but we need to use the add symbol and we need to use a curly brace properly here. I mean the bracket properly here with specifying events inside. I'll tell you what is an event, so wait for it. Inside that we will start having the statements, and once all the statements are done, we need to give end. End is mandatory. Now we understand that always is all about getting the list of statements inside or statement inside to be executed sequentially. That's it, right? I defined it. And now I need to have an example. The always get executed at some particular event. What is that event? And the event is specified by something. Who specifies that? These two are to be clarified. Right. I'll tell you what is it. An event is always defined by sensitivity list. An event is always defined by sensitivity list. Now what is sensitivity list? Very simple. It is an expression. This expression defines when always block should be executed. We use at operator and we also use bracket here. You can see that here I have got an at operator and I use bracket here, and I need to specify the expression within this. That will let you know when the always block has to be executed. Now the list will have the signal or signals whose value changes will execute the always block. Remember, inside the bracket you'll have a signal or multiple signals whose value when changes, the always block should be executed. Now there will be an example which is always easier for us to understand, right? So here is the case. I'm going to have change always at ARB begin. Inside that statements end is there. Now what do we mean by that? Very simple. We are going to execute the always block whenever the value of A and B changes. This always at ARB begin statements end. This is the always block, and you can see that whenever there is a change in ARB, whenever there is a change in ARB, I'll go ahead and execute the statements inside. So always it happens, and always whenever there is a change happens in ARB, I need to execute the statement, and this is called a sensitivity list. A and B can be called as a signals, and it has to begin and it has to also end. That's it. It's very simple. One more instance will be very useful for you right now. Execute the block when execute the block always at the positive edge of the clock signal. Now how do we present it? I want to execute the block at the positive edge of the clock. So always at positive edge clock begin. Always at the positive edge. Whenever the clock goes to the positive edge, I need to go ahead and run this statements. That's it. It's very simple. So now what did you understand? Always is something which will help you in executing the series of statements which are under it or which are inside it, but on meeting certain conditions. The conditions are nothing but are specified inside the bracket, and they are called a sensitivity list. It can be one signal, it can be multiple signals. That's it. We completed it. We will see this more whenever we go with further coding and further examples are being built. You will understand this much better shortly. Thank you very much.